Rob, could you do it for Daddy?
Oh, this is going to be the start of our episode.
Rob, this is my last podcast, maybe. I think they found glass in my ass. I don't know. I'm just trying to get you up here.
Hey everyone, this is Bianca, Joe's younger but much wiser sister. He asked me to write a brief warning to display before episodes for obvious reasons. So, real quick, if you are easily offended, not a fan of profanity, and/or are looking for something educational/informative, this ain't it. Trust me, speaking from personal experience, I've left the dinner table myself a few times because of them. Anyways, these episodes are meant to be purely entertaining, if not self-deprecating. Proceed with caution. I apologize in advance.
What up, beautiful people? I am Joseph Budo. Welcome to the Apologize in Advance podcast. With me, as always, the man, the myth, the legend, my father, Robert Budo Sr., and always with us, the man on the couch, the Dirty Birdie. We tried getting him up on here.
Give it
today.
away, Rob.
It's too late.
Give it away.
Hi, Rob. He looks really fucking comfortable.
So into it. He's so into it.
Yeah, my dad was begging him to come up here because this episode we're gonna do some funny stuff. We got a lot of questions from people on YouTube. Stupid questions, great questions, all over the place. So we're just gonna figure that out. First, I want to shout out our sponsor. Let's get it pulled up so we can get you the info. Economic Electric Motors, 7 locations in South Florida. All your HVAC needs. Give them a call. Read the number.
305-471-0196.
What is it?
That's 305-471-0196. We have operators standing by.
I was actually shocked that you got the number right the first time. The second time you had to squint. Don't ask
I
me
didn't
why.
have to squint.
Also, the website is eemotors.com. Like I said, they've been in business since 1972. 7 locations across South Florida. One-stop shop. So go ahead and check them out at eemotors.com.
For all your HVAC needs.
So today's episode, we were supposed to have my brother AJ, the biggest Rodriguez, on the show. He's actually not feeling well, so hope you start feeling well soon. Him and Howard Davis were going to be on the episode today. They both fought at BKFC 66.
That's bare knuckle.
Bare knuckle. They both got first round wins, both of them TKOs, first round, both took the W's. So we're going to circle back with them. Howard Davis is actually having another fight. I believe he's trying to get set up to where he's going to be fighting in Spain at the next one. But we will circle back with them. AJ, hope you get better soon, my brother. So, shout out 631. We had to pull this out.
631 Vodka, baby. Spirit of the Hamptons.
631spirits.com. You can order a bottle, a case, 10 cases, 20 cases, whatever you want. They ship anywhere you want. 631 Spirits.
Frank and DJ. Shout out to my boys.
Shout out our brothers Frank and DJ. So today, there's so much stuff we need to touch on. First of all, for those at home, he actually did go get his hearing checked, and the doctor told him it was level severe.
Severe.
He's deaf.
What?
He does not have his hearing aids today. He forgot them on the way here. He goes, I forgot my hearing aids. But we got these today, so he doesn't need them.
Yeah.
But he had to take them off at dinner.
I kind of think I'd rather wear these.
Well, I mean, yeah. But at dinner, you took them off because you heard too much shit,
Oh, my
right?
God, yeah. It was like a band behind me.
Yo, he heard other people.
Everybody's fork sounded like that.
Yo, he's hearing conversations from the other side of the restaurant, which is
I heard the cook in the kitchen.
And then, because we're having a conversation in my kitchen, and he goes, "Why are you yelling?" I was like, "Bro, just because you can finally hear us, now we all have to adjust how we talk to you because now everyone's so used to screaming at you. Today we got to yell because you forgot them."
Well,
what are you doing?
I wanna say something.
Every time you grab his phone. Every time.
I went to Advanced Audiology. The young ladies there were great. They did a great job. They were fantastic. The problem
Here we go.
is that the price is like from $3,000 to $7,000. That's a lot of cake, bro.
I know. I mean,
I said,
would you rather just not hear? You'd rather just not hear anybody.
Absolutely, I don't want to hear anybody anyway. So she said, I says, well, she gave me a pair to try and see if I can get comfortable with it, And I called her today, and I says, yeah, well, what rate were these? She goes, well, those top of the line, those are 7,000.
Yeah, I gotta wait. I gotta pay $7,000 to hear everybody's bullshit.
And then I looked online for this very similar looking pair, and I found it for like $1,890 something and $2,015. And she said, yeah, but those are probably a lot lower level. I don't care what level.
No.
I'm low level, so I'm good.
Yeah, you don't want to hear anybody talk, and you don't want to pay $7,000 to hear more bullshit.
Yeah. So I got to make that decision because I got to go. I got an appointment tomorrow.
We just need to get those the part that goes behind your ear to be brown to match your skin
The
color.
one I found was beige.
You need brown.
Nah.
I'm beige. You're brown. You are, bro. I'm sorry. This is a beige color. You're more of a chocolate brown.
No, I'm not.
All right, so.
Maybe.
We got a bunch of questions. We get a bunch of comments on the videos, whether it be most of it is shit talking, which we love, which we enjoy. That's not gonna match your skin tone, dude. You want to show the camera? That is, what are you, Asian? That's yellow, dude. Do we have to cut that out?
That's so stupid to say Asian.
Well, I mean that's just the way I didn't make up
Nicaraguan.
I didn't make up the colors, dude. That's just what they say.
Japanese.
Now you're just digging us into a deeper hole. Just
Chinese
leave it. I don't
made it.
even care anymore.
Yeah, what are you?
All right, so let's get into some questions. Let's get into some questions. Some brainiac wrote this first question. Why do we? And this is you got to answer because I came after you. Why do we sound like Steve-O? That was a legitimate question that we got on the.
Why do we sound like Steve-O?
Why do we sound like Steve-O? First of all, you're older than Steve-O.
We probably did the same drugs.
Great answer. See that?
I mean, I didn't choose this voice. That's for damn sure.
Well, I'm just saying. People always. All right. That's.
And in all fairness, my father had a deep voice. He used to say, "Robert, get over here."
You used to do it to me and Rob all the time.
Yeah, I know. I used that same voice. Though.
Yeah.
Never worked.
All right. Here's another one. What is your favorite cold cuts at the deli?
Boar's head.
No, like the actual cuts, dude. Everyone loves boar's head. Like what's your go-to? Some people like to get pastrami. Some people like to get
prosciutto and ham, deluxe ham, and Swiss. That's me.
You had some good roast beef, the London boar roast beef that I had.
That was very good.
Yeah, it was like bleeding through the package. I'm into all that type of stuff. So yeah, I'm pretty much same thing. Same thing on that one. Roast beef, ham, salami, Swiss,
Prosciutto.
and prosciutto. I'm pretty much done there.
Yeah.
Or you can just go to What's Up right there. Right there. That's them. Those are your guys for the best cold cut sandwiches in South
And have
Florida.
it with a 631 vodka.
Depending on what time of day it is. Yeah, sure. All right, let's get into some real shit. Favorite non-Italian meal? I mean, for me, I'm going to go lamb chops.
I think I'm going to go.
I love me some chops, bro. I'm a chops guy.
I'm going to have to say maybe surf and turf.
Filet and lobster?
Yeah.
Well, you like all types. That was another.
But I like crab legs, too. I'm a big crab leg guy.
All right, here. This was like an Italian part question. What pasta would you put with your meal? So, like, say you got a chicken cutlet dinner.
Homemade.
I know you like the homemade. I'm just talking about the type.
Penne.
Penne?
Yeah.
I'm an angel hair guy. Yeah. Rob, if you were going to get like a chicken franchise, chicken parm.
What kind of pasta?
What's your go-to pasta? Angel hair. See, me and him run.
And your mother's angel hair, too.
I love angel hair.
So is your sister. I'm the only guy that's penny, because I'm penny broke.
I love penne.
I'm penniless.
I love... Terrible joke. I love penne. I'm not, but angel hair would be my go-to.
Yeah, angel hair's a good one.
Favorite home-cooked meal growing up from your mom? I know mine and Rob's probably going to be chicken cutlets. But did Grandma cook?
Oh, yeah. Well,
before she got in the wheelchair, I'm saying.
Yeah.
What about Aunt Bessie?
Ooh,
that's a good one. I didn't think you were going to say soup, honestly.
Not well, because my mother made it more like a meal.
So, all right, so it had, it had actual substance.
Yeah.
It wasn't just broth.
And that was like, because we didn't really have a lot of money, and so it wasn't like we had steaks and, veal cutlet palm and all that. But my father was a very good cook as well. My
See,
mother and
see,
my
this
father.
is why I love these questions because I didn't even know my grandfather cooked.
Oh yeah, he had lunch wagons on construction sites.
Another thing I didn't know.
And when my mother couldn't walk no more, my mother used to make the meatballs and all the sausage and peppers and all that. And then when my mother couldn't stand no more, he would have her cutting stuff up at the table, and he'd be doing the cooking. And
Good to know. I didn't know
my
that.
mother made a great eggplant palm. I kind of remember having that at a beach. Man, I probably was like 6, 7 years old. And everybody would bring like cold cuts or whatever to the beach. We used to bring trays of lasagna, trays of eggplant palm.
I could see it. I could see it. Honestly, you used to give horse rides in the Bronx. To a horse you guys kept in
I
your
didn't give
garage.
nothing. It was a quarter.
It was a It was a quarter. Didn't give nothing. He charged a
Nothing.
quarter.
No, that's right.
What was the horse's name again?
Dusty.
Dusty. I wanted to say Dusty, but I didn't want to get it wrong. My grandfather actually knocked that horse out. If you've seen it on the last episode.
Yeah, he did.
Supposedly a bit Aunt Franny.
He bit Aunt Franny. He did.
Well, you said she was full of shit.
She did a Cassiana. She did the horse.
Cassiana's the least dramatic, bro.
No, I'm saying she went and made like the horse bit her.
Oh, so she faked it. That's Cassiana.
Franny, I think you faked it. I mean, I just have to be honest about it. It took 45 years, but I got to tell you, you're a liar. I think you're lying.
And Franny's gonna watch
I think
this
you
too.
stretched the truth a
Well,
little.
that horse Dusty got knocked out for
Yeah,
it.
Dusty got
Dusty got the shit end of the stick for that situation. All right. Well, you already said it though. Favorite seafood, lobster for you.
Well,
you get
it's not
you get
lobster,
scallops.
crab legs and scallops.
You love scallops.
Oh, I'm a scallop guy.
You're a big scallop guy.
Big scallop.
They got to be cooked right though.
Yeah, I got to tell you what. Now that you mention it, I don't even want lobster in my meal anymore. It's fillet and scallop or fillet and crab legs.
That's what I got at dinner the other night. Filet and scallops.
Yeah.
They were phenomenal. What's another one? Do you guys ever fight? Somebody asked.
We don't fight.
No.
We argue.
We argue a lot.
Like we're 3 children.
Yeah. All right. So for the people that are on the outside looking in, yeah, it looks like we're fighting whenever we're having a conversation.
Well, yeah, because we're screaming at each other.
I know, but that's normal.
And then I give you a backhand, but that's just to get your attention.
No, like even mom sometimes she's like, "Can you guys calm down?" And we both at the same time look at my mom like, "This is how we fucking talk." We're not arguing. Like meanwhile, we're screaming
Well,
at
yeah,
each other.
you know what? Now that I think about it, we really don't fight.
No, I mean not in a very, 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 very long time.
And I don't, you and your brother, I don't even remember the last time you guys, what you did when you were drunk, you would always like wrestle and shit.
Yeah, no, but like actual fight.
No, I don't think I've ever seen you two fist fight.
No.
Did you guys ever have a fist fight? No, right?
No, that one downtown Fort Lauderdale was probably like the closest we ever got, and then we tattooed each other. Like,
And that was how you made up that night.
it was, I think it was the next day because it was like 4 a.m. But yeah, no, we're not. No, we
We're
don't.
we're pretty cool family.
Pretty tight.
Yeah.
Pretty tight.
we're,
I mean, there's not really much to fight about because we agree on pretty much everything,
yeah.
and we're all like-minded people.
Yeah.
So it's
We like the same sports teams. We like the same.
let's just leave it at
politics,
that. I
we
was
like
just,
the
I don't
same-
even,
yeah.
no,
I mean,
I didn't want
you
you to say that word. But
We all like jewelry. We all like nice cars. We all like, I mean,
vacations. We all like
yeah.
family time.
So it's not like anybody saying, well, you're doing this and you're going in. No.
And when we hang out with each other, it's not forced. We actually want to be together.
Well, that's why I do this. I don't do this because I want to have a podcast. I do this to hang out with my boy.
Yeah, we have a good time.
Yeah, and now that we work out together now.
Oh yeah, we're in the gym now.
Yeah,
We're making,
I'm kidding.
he's always you've always been big. Rob too. I'm playing catch up over here.
Yeah, Johnny Banana, show him.
Oh Johnny, you don't want none of these, boy. Things are getting bigger every episode. Jeez, I need a bigger
I
shirt.
can't wait till we run into
I
Johnny
know.
again.
Yo, I told Christian to hit up Johnny. We need to make a day to where we all go to Rumble together. Shout out
Rumble
to,
is Johnny's, yeah.
Shout out Johnny Bananas. Rumble. What was it? It's Rumble Box in a Boca Raton. That's the name. Rumble Box in a Boca Raton. It's actually right. We could throw a rock at it from the studio right
Well,
here.
let's not do that because he
No.
might throw one back.
Yeah, well, it's not my studio. Just kidding. Just kidding. Somebody actually asked, do you guys all really live in the same neighborhood? Yes,
Absolutely.
we do. And me and my brother and my sister are literally 1, 2, 3 streets. And then my dad, I always tell everybody, he's not front of the neighborhood material.
No, they hide me.
They
in the
hide
back.
him. They hide him way in the back.
I
If
literally.
you trek through
I-
the neighborhood far enough, you will discover this guy.
I tested when I left Bianca's house one day. I drove to your house. It was like 28 seconds.
28 seconds. It's about 28 seconds.
And then Rob's was like 35 because you got to go to the cul-de-sac and make the U-turn.
That's about it.
But literally, you guys are 3 consecutive blocks.
Yep.
And they're Florida blocks, so they're like two houses.
Yeah, they're not blocks like New York blocks.
No,
They're
no,
literally
no,
like
yeah.
it's a house and a house.
And then
facing two.
I'm a mile and a half in the back.
And if Baby Joe,
If he
Because-
would have stayed, he would have been two
houses down from Bianca, which
Yeah.
would have been even more crazy. But yes, we do all live in the same neighborhood, and it's the best thing ever.
We golf cart to each other's house. It's such a blessing.
All of our kids get to be together. My sister's having her baby in November, so it's just another addition.
A lot of people have, what do they call them lists at the end of life?
Bucket list.
Bucket list. And
This was
my
one.
bucket list was to have my daughter get into our development. And we made it happen. I mean, through the grace of God and all the blessings, my daughter now lives.
And it's
stone's
been
throw
so much
away.
fun since Bianca's got there. She like put a new spark into the neighborhood. Now everyone's
Yeah.
hanging out. Everyone's doing all this fun stuff because my sister's.
Well, it was falling off because of all the sports and all the activities and all the Giabella, Melania, everybody, Sophia, and everybody's got their own thing. You you got to drive the kid here. Oh, I can't do that.
I mean,
gotta
in
be
the
here.
age ranges. I mean, you got Frankie, who's there's your age range. You got who's that, Shawnee?
Hi, Shawnee. You're live on set. Shawnee.
You didn't put it on speaker. I caught that too. I was waiting for him to see what the hell he was doing there.
Shawnee.
Hi, Teets.
Shawnee. Shawnee.
You pocket,
Shawnee!
you pocket dog. Hi, Shawnee. By the way, since you didn't hear us on the phone.
Shawnee, don't do that to me no more.
No, that was probably Robert.
I
To be
know.
honest.
Yeah, he told her to call the other day. He's starting to ask for Grandpa. I like it.
Oh, this one definitely came from somebody that knows us. The story of how your dad found out your mom's real name at the altar. That was a funny one. You
Yeah.
want to touch on it briefly?
Yeah. Huh?
Uncle Alex too.
Uncle Alex too. Yeah. But I won't bring their story up. But I'll tell you mine. When I met my wife, it was a blind date, so I really didn't know anything about her or background or anything. We never hung out, and the girl that hooked us up just told each of us that I got the perfect person for you. So we met, and I asked her for a date, and she said, no, I got a engagement party on that Friday. I said, okay, how about Saturday? Well, Saturday I got a wedding I got to go to. I said, how about Sunday? Well, Sunday I got a baby shower. I'm like, fuck this. I'm like, the hell with this girl.
You could say the F word. We're just trying to turn it
Trying
back
to turn it down, right. So, long story short, we got together when we finally started dating, and I moved to Florida, and I wanted her to move down, so we had to get married. So I snuck up to New York, and I surprised her, and I asked her to marry me, and we went to the Justice of the Peace because we couldn't get into a church. Neither one of us belonged to, a parish or anything. So we went to Justice of the Peace, and we were going to move right to Florida. So when we got into the Justice of the Peace, her mother and family was there. My mom and family was there. And we go in front of the Justice of the Peace, and he says, do you, Carol Wallman? I said, oh, you got the wrong paperwork.
You got the wrong
He
name.
goes, oh, well, you Robert Buda? Yeah. I said, that's not her last name. And she's going, yeah, no, it is. I said, what do you mean it is? I said, it's Diorgi. She goes, no, that's my stepfather's name. My last name is Waldman. And
That's how he found out.
there was no backing out, you know?
Usually the bride runs.
But you know what? I really didn't look for Italian girls. I mean, if they were Italian, great. If they
I
weren't,
mean, granted, she is
I-
Italian.
I went out with a girl, Diana. She was Puerto Rican. I went out with a bunch of girls that weren't Italian, so it was no big thing. But it was a shock to hear it from the Justice of the Peace.
from the
with a
guy
real name.
from the guy that's marrying you.
Dude, you got the wrong person, man.
It's like, do you really want to marry her? You don't even know her.
You can't even get a last
You don't
name
even
right,
know her
buddy.
last name. Are you sure you want to marry this lady? So yes, that is how you found out. That was a good one. I like that one a lot.
But it really wouldn't have mattered to me if I knew her real name.
Here's a good one.
She may have thought it
I'd
was.
put you on the spot. Who's really your favorite child?
I don't have a favorite child. I love my daughter to death.
I knew he was going to say I love my
Listen,
daughter, but
No. I love all three of my children equally. I just feel I have to protect my daughter more.
okay. There's a couple child questions, so let's go.
So in retrospect, I don't love any of my children more. I tell I say
We joke
in a
around a
joking way because you guys always used to be bothered by that. So I
Now,
played that.
listen, let's get it straight. Nobody was bothered.
Yeah, you are.
No, we weren't.
Yeah, you are. Rob, were you bothered? Rob?
He shook his head no. Listen, it wasn't the thing. It was the part that would not bother me and Rob. The part that we would always try to get is that you were in such denial that Bianca was your favorite child.
But it's not. The truth is, I would do anything. I would die for any one of you.
I know that.
So
listen, we're not
do
talking
I
about
have a favorite child? It's a girl.
Just say it's Bianca.
All right, it's Bianca.
All right. I don't know why we had to pry that out of you.
Because it's really.
I know.
It's
I
not
know.
true.
But you walk into his house. It's just Bianca. It's like a Bianca Buto museum. Here
She's
you go.
not my favorite.
It's me and Rob. Where's me and Rob? Show us on the arm. Where are we?
There's Joe and Rob, the little devils.
The devils at the top. No, but yeah, you walk in his house. It's like the museum of Bianca Buto. She's everywhere. It's like a museum for Bianca.
I hate to say it, but your mother does that.
Okay, so Mom, we're gonna have a talk when I get home.
Yeah, you do.
All right, which child gives you the least amount of headaches?
Oof. A grandchild or child?
I mean, your child. This is your children, but we could do a 2-part question
All right,
here.
well, two-part question. I would have to say Bianca for sure is by far.
The least amount of headaches,
Come on, bro. You guys got my house rated.
like 5 times. Yeah.
5, yeah. All right, so Bianca and what was the question again?
Who gave you the least amount of headaches?
Least amount of headaches.
He answered the first one.
I would have to say on this, probably Sophia.
Yeah, I would agree with that because even Giabella being the oldest, she gives you probably the most headaches.
I just seen she spent $42 at the movie theater.
I didn't even know she went to the
What did
movies.
she go see?
I don't know. I didn't even know she went to the movies. Today?
She did. No, I don't know. Yesterday, the day before.
No, either.
$42 for a movie?
Bro, that's what it is now.
I think the 21 each she paid for somebody.
It
It better not have been a boy. That's all I can tell you.
No.
It better be my niece Gianna.
that's probably who it was.
It better be.
But even then, I don't think she would have paid for Gianna's ticket. And no boys going to the movies with my daughter, and she's paying. So let's just end that there.
No boys going to the movie with my granddaughter, period.
Which child spends the most money? Bianca.
There's my girl again.
There's this girl again. She's a clean sweep
Yeah,
across
but
the
you know
board.
what? if you take out the schooling, you.
Me?
Oh yeah, you and your brother, hands down.
Are you talking about like sports and all that shit too?
Oh
Growing
no,
up,
no. You said the
lawyer fees. Can you factor in all?
question was what
Okay.
kid that cost me the most money, right?
All right, me and Rob. All right.
Yeah. Oh, hands down.
Which child is most like you?
You.
I mean, I could have
Yeah.
guessed that one.
Yeah. Rob's laid back. Rob smokes a joint. He don't give a shit. What you
Rob
say.
moves in silence
Yeah.
until shit needs to hit the fan. Rob's a pretty quiet, cool guy. What are you doing over there, bud? Your fingers clicking? Pie's got that. Shout out my
Bro.
boy Pie.
Trigger finger.
He goes,
What is-
bro. Trigger finger.
It's trigger finger.
I know,
when
but
you,
it's
when,
one finger.
Rob,
Now you're
it goes like that, right?
How do you get a trigger finger on your pinky? Who's pulling
Bro,
the
I
trigger
had
with the
trigger
pinky?
finger on my, I had the operation right here.
I know, but who pulls the trigger on
Who
the
pulls
pinky?
it with the middle finger?
Why is it called trigger finger for your middle finger?
Because it's stuck and then it
I think
flips.
it's called
stuck
I think
and
it's
then
called,
it flips.
I think it's called
Stuck
carpal
and then it
tunnel. I
flips.
think it's called carpal tunnel.
No, it's called trigger finger. Rob, look it up.
Rob,
Fact check.
Rob, seriously, he's still playing with his own hand over there.
Question. Fact check it. I know you're doing it anyway.
Yeah, Christian, just trigger finger. It sounds like a Bronx diagnosis. It's like see a doc.
My father said it. It's true.
Yeah, you see Dr. Budo in the Bronx. You get a free finger, bro. You trigger
I got
finger.
a Dr. Buto and I asked her and it's trigger finger.
I don't think trigger finger is an actual diagnosis.
As it?
That's what he said. It
I
does.
just
I know that's. Listen.
call me doc.
Hold on. For
Call
those
me
of us
doc.
that couldn't hear Rob, a condition in which finger bends, get stuck, and then snap straight. Trigger finger occurs when cover over the cord that links muscles to bone becomes swollen and irritated. The cord node is the tendon, then can move.
So it could be any
All right,
finger.
now you get a little temperamental.
So, all right, so it could be any finger?
Well, you don't have trigger thumb.
So wait, hold on.
You have trigger finger.
Oh, shout out my boy Vinny Delappy. Happy belated birthday. He just taught me about something. I don't know if you guys ever heard about this.
Oh, Vinny taught you something. You're in trouble.
No, it's just something that I've obviously seen my whole life but never knew it was a real thing. It's called club thumb. And he told me that it's one of the biggest turnoffs of, he's like, I just can't look at the girl ever the same. Megan Fox, who's smoking hot, has club thumb. And it's like, you could look it up. I looked it up with him and I told him I would bring it up. It just naturally brought up. I couldn't even.
Show me what club thumb looks like.
It's,
Here's what I found.
It's like the thumb looks like a big round thumb. There's like no thumbnail on
Oh,
it.
is that her too?
No, that's Lindsay Lohan, but I don't think she's got club thumb.
That's club thumb?
No, it's the shape and like there's no fingernail on it. I don't know. Whatever.
I think this is what it's.
Yeah, look. All right. The left one is a club thumb and the right one's a regular thumb.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that club. So yeah, Megan Fox has got club thumb like that.
If your boyfriend has a thumb looking like that, you're in trouble.
Oh man, look at that weird looking thing. No. Normal thumbs here, guys. Normal thumbs.
Yeah, mine are normal.
Actually, yours looks like every finger looks like a club finger on you.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Thumbs up.
Club thumbs up. All right, hold on.
I want to give a shout out to my dear friend from back in the day, Norman Goldstein. Norman texted me and said, did you boys know about the golf tournaments that were held by the strip clubs?
And we
that
did,
you
Norman.
went to? And Norman, yes, we did.
We talked about it because he said that how did they expect him to not steal the trophies because it was hosted by a strip club? I don't know why being hosted by a strip club means you have to steal the trophies. We
Means you're
talked
drunk as a pig. But besides that, we also stole the hole-in-one thing at one of the same tournaments.
and then the
And nobody could use it because the kid was a deadbeat, had no money,
Okay, then the
and you can't transfer it.
the coffee mug with all your pants at your
Oh,
ankles.
yeah. And then
And
the
you guys
guy
all
says,
had your drivers.
Okay, fellas. And we were all lit up. And he goes, okay, we're going to take a group picture. So we all got together. We whispered, take your pants down. Take your pants down. Everybody dropped it.
As soon as it was picture
dropped their
time.
shorts, and the guy took the picture.
Literally, all six of them have all their pants are at their ankles, and they all had golf clubs underneath
Me,
their balls.
Lombardo, Booch,
Tommy Rocker. Yeah.
Oh, man. We had
Shout
so
out
much
the
fun.
gang.
So much fun.
Would you ever move back to the Bronx? That's
Absolutely
It's a hard
not.
no.
Yeah. Well,
I would
wouldn't
go.
even-
I would go anywhere in New York.
I think if it was
The Hamptons.
I would just
You want to
say
go out? Yeah, you want to go out on
somewhere
Seattle?
out in the island or the
I
Hamptons
would do
or
that.
Montauk, probably.
But actual city, any of
Nah.
the boroughs? Nope. I'll
Done.
go there for a Yankee
Done.
game. That's about it.
That's
in and
it.
out.
In and out. Poof.
In and out. Speaking of in and out, I was actually at the 27th World Series, Game 6. In and out. Allegedly, I wasn't supposed to be in New York at the time, but I was there. All right, next question. I don't like that question. Just, I don't know.
Selective.
I mean, yeah, it's just, I don't know. What is your first memory? Like as a child, like I always tell Rachel that
Sliding down.
coming down the hill, hello world. No, I really don't have a lot of like.
My first memory.
I feel like I was born and I was 10.
I could tell you my first memory. Opening up a Christmas gift. My father bought me a Rock'em Sock'em robot.
The ones
And
that
I
was-
want it. Yeah, it was a little aluminum robot. And I can remember I had a striped shirt on, red and black striped shirt,
Oh, we're getting deep now, boys.
and gray corduroy pants.
Oh, we're real deep.
Well, I seen the picture.
Oh my God!
No, but
What a loser! I thought you were going straight off memory. I was so impressed
His
with you.
first
No,
memory is
come on.
freebasing with Howie.
Shout out Howie.
and I literally I can remember Christmas sitting on the floor opening gifts, and that's really the first memory I think I really have.
Real question.
I was probably 4 or 5.
Real
years
question
old.
though. Do you remember that day without the picture?
No, well, I can't
Probably
say.
not, right? That was an honest question. Christian laughed, but that was a real honest question.
No, listen, I got to tell you, I when I seen the picture, it brought back the memory.
Brought back the memories. All right, see, that's the type of things that happen with me. Because realistically, if I sat here and tried to think about things, I think the farthest I could get back is like maybe 9.
Oh no, I could go back. I remember riding my bike down when they were building the Park Circle was the name of the building, and I was skidding down the side of the thing, and my bike hit something, and I rolled over.
See, like now you see, like when you say stuff like that, like I remember I was trying to help Rob learn how to ride a bike when we lived in Lauderhill, and I'd let go of the seat, and I think like a tree branch went like dead center into his forehead. Like I don't know. Yeah, it's just what happened. We got a lot of fucked up cuts from hanging out. Remember, every time we came in the house. See, like these days, these kids are just in their house all day. They don't do nothing besides sports that they're involved in. We couldn't wait to get home to get out.
Right.
We got home, dropped our bags, got on our bike. We were gone out
Well,
the door.
that's because there was no phones.
It was you actually lived, yeah. So like we would be out all night until the street lights came on. That's when we were supposed to come home. Like they have the commercials. It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your child is? They don't have that these days because these kids don't leave the house. But like those were reminders for the parents to be like, yo, it's 10 o'clock. Have you seen your kids the past 12 hours? And most of the time, no, we were out the whole time.
You know what's funny is how people today, you have to watch that your child don't even leave your block with the bicycle. I remember being 7, 8 years old riding in the Chestnut Grove, like 4 or 5 miles away. Me and like 5 or 6 guys, and we go to Chestnut Grove. We get chestnuts. We drill a hole in it.
Is that why it's called Chestnut Grove?
Well, it's Chestnut Grove. It's the chestnut place.
And what'd you do? To hit people with it?
No, you drill a hole in it. You took a shoestring, put a string in it, and then you fight each other.
I said hit people with it, and you said no.
No, you don't hit nobody with it.
You fight with it.
Yeah.
Okay. What's
But
the
you don't
difference?
hit the person. You got to try and crack his
Chestnut?
Yeah, and then you win. You're the champ.
So wait, you're just swinging chestnuts at each other and you're not hitting nobody?
No, you just.
Okay, what if you hit me with that fucking chestnut?
You got hurt.
Okay.
What if I hit you?
What if I hit you? So yes, they were
You
fighting.
know, now that I think about it, and maybe they were long shoestrings.
I don't know what.
I don't remember getting hit.
I
or
know
hitting
that.
somebody.
I know that back in when we used to go to the Bronx, me and Rob used to get the quarter drinks, the little barrels, and we'd cut them in half. So that was it had an opening on one side, and then right around the bottom we would put a balloon, and then we'd wrap the balloon up, and we would get little peas. We used to call them pea shooters, and we'd drop it into the top, and you pull the back of the balloon, and these things would penetrate skin. I'm talking, one of the kids in the Bronx had it like embedded in him. Was it Rob Meats? I don't know. It went through his skin bad. But yeah, those are dangerous. But see, like, it was all good fun back then.
We used to make.
But back what I was saying is, the only time we would come in early is when one of us was bleeding somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I know Rob's gotten one. I've gotten taking a hockey blade to the eyelid. Like, we would just come in.
If you look, even really with us back in our day, there might have been 10 heavyset people in the neighborhood, the entire neighborhood.
Yeah.
Today, it's a bad thing. It's not good.
I seen on some. Christian said it's not good. I seen on some a guy's podcast, not our podcast, but somebody else's podcast, that he was just saying how it's completely unacceptable for anybody to be obese in the United States with all the technology and all the access that we have to be in shape.
Yeah, but what if you got no money and you can't eat healthy? You know, it's easy for somebody to say that's comfortable. You got people that have nothing and all they can eat is shit food.
I would say it could be an argument both ways. You could be really skinny because you don't have enough money to eat. So I mean, if you're blaming it on money, I mean, how does one sustain such weight if they don't have the money?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, you know what? I was never overweight until I hit probably 55.
So you got clean.
No, I was
not overweight, but I mean excess weight that you don't want on your body.
No, bro, I was in good shape all the way into my 50s.
I mean, you're still in good shape.
No,
in your 60s.
I got a belly like.
Well, because you like to eat.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you dieted correctly, you would be a sculpture at your age. You'll be 66 in what? 4 days.
Oh yeah.
4 days until you're 66, bro.
Christian, I expect a birthday gift when I come here. And don't get me a vegan sandwich I got you.
Oh my God, you took the words out of my mouth. I was gonna be like, make sure it has meat, okay? Because don't just do lettuce and shit, because he won't be happy. Got to keep this guy hungry.
Like a vegan hot dog or something.
Oh my God! Call On the Run Vegan in Miami. Get you a vegan burger. Vegan
Go see Alex.
Go see Alex. That you could trick people with his food. I don't care.
Yeah, he's got good food, man.
Bro,
that
you would
wouldn't
never guess
yeah.
that stuff is vegan.
Yeah, but I can't let the guy live with me. I mean, I'd like it, but he wouldn't.
come on, move on in, Al.
If he was going to live with me, I could eat that, but I could never sustain that diet while on my own.
Ooh, this was.
I got to drive by what's up. I'm going to go
I
right
couldn't
in.
wait to get to this question because Rachel told me about this one. Your dad wants more grandkids. Why didn't he himself just have more kids? Why'd you stop at 3?
Mom
That's a good
closed
question.
the door.
Mom closed the door?
Yeah.
So you're blaming Ma?
No, actually, to tell you the truth,
Why did you stop at 3? I don't think I've ever asked you that.
I don't know why we
Was
stopped
that like
at
your
3.
magic number? I want
No, because your mother was really raising you. I was at work 12, 14-hour days, and it was hard on her. I mean, you two were basically,
twins.
yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, we were.
And yous were a handful, bro.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. And then when Bianca came, she got her girl, and I don't know. I mean, I come from a family of four children, and my father and my mother, they had like 7, 8 siblings, 9
I
siblings.
feel like that was the norm back then.
Yeah.
Like for a lot of people had a lot of kids back then. I feel like the economy right now is probably what's stopping.
Economy had nothing to do
No,
with
no,
it.
no,
I would
no,
say,
these days.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, like,
you
you
can't
got-
have kids if you
All
know.
right, let's not get too deep into it, but
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
wanna.
it's just hard. To,
don't
it's,
wanna.
it's harder.
But yeah, I would have liked to have more kids. But I would rather if you ask an adult today, they'd rather have the grandkids because I could say, hey, here's your kid, and I'll go home.
Yeah.
Whereas if having the kid, I got to put up with you 24 hours a day.
You always say that.
Woof.
This one I could already answer for you. Favorite place to vacation? You're going there in probably 15 days. Where's your favorite place to vacation?
Italy all day long.
And you're going there when?
October 2nd.
Yeah, he's out of here. It's technically a birthday trip. Did you plan that?
Nah.
I know you didn't plan that.
No, because I didn't make the plans.
I know you don't.
You know what? But
Somebody mention it.
yeah, well, Bart's birthday's near mine. Rhonda's birthday is in there. So yeah, it's kind of like
A couple birthday trips.
Yeah,
A couple people's birthday. All right. Because Cassiano's right. You're not gonna be here for Cassiano's birthday
no.
or Frankie's.
Or Frankie's.
Oh, you're gonna miss 2 grandkids.
Shucks.
You know you're gonna be missing out.
Maybe I'll cancel the trip.
No, you ain't. But we'll FaceTime you. We'll FaceTime you.
Yeah, that's good. That's good enough.
Favorite memories from when you were a kid. And then Rachel added on to this. She's like, first thing that comes to mind. But for me, she put, hockey, Roma, Thanksgiving, New York trips, Bianca's dance recitals. Like, what was
What was my favorite thing?
favorite memories from when you were young?
I would say hanging out with my friends all day, all night long.
Yeah, you guys hung out on the block all day.
on the stoop.
On the stoop.
We hung out and actually my stoop was right next to the corner. It was 224th Street and Carpenter Avenue. So everybody, and I went by there to look at the stoop. Maybe 4 people could fit there. We used to have 24 people there.
And now it's what, this way?
How?
Would they rebuild it to make it?
No, man, it's exactly the way it was. I don't know how we used to fit.
Oh, you're just like looking at it now in retrospect, like, there was 30 people
Bobby
on that
Bird
little...
was standing there. Me and Hector were in
Bobby
front
Bird's
of
a
him.
big guy.
And me and Hector were in front of him. All of us were like this. And it looked like there was so much. I got a picture. And it looked like there was so much room around
You
there.
went there now and the stoop's this big.
Dude, the stoop.
How did we cram so much else on the
Oh my
stoop?
God! And then we would bring out our beach chairs, the lounge chairs back then. They
Yeah.
folded up into 3, and we put our beach chairs out.
Oh, these guys used to get greased up,
And we
Christian.
used to have to.
Baby oil everywhere.
And we used to have to use a
You
car.
thought Diddy had a lot of baby oil? These guys had the stash back in the day.
And they would put on the music in the car. We put out somebody in the car would pull up. We'd open all the windows and the doors, and that would be our stereo. And then there was an apartment building directly across the street from my mother's house, and somebody wrote into the Daily News, and it says, "Do you know where your children are at night? They're on the corner of 224th Street and
Carpenter
Carpenter
Avenue.
Avenue, being." I don't know what, but it was bad. It
Yeah,
wasn't good.
being degenerates.
I have that article somewhere.
You got to find that.
I gotta find that. I gotta bring it in.
All right, here we go. Favorite song of all time? I don't think I can narrow mine down.
Yeah,
to
I
one.
got a lot of Lou Rawls. I got a lot of Harold Melvin. I got a lot of Barry White. Those are my favorite artists, and there's just so many good songs.
I know there really
man.
is. That one right there, I couldn't narrow it down either. I'm actually like just getting into like over the past couple of years, really like in country music, but like as far as hip hop for me, it's dead. All the new stuff that's being put out, I won't even listen to it. I listen to all if I'm on Sirius XM radio, I'm listening to like the old school, like the old channels where they used to play 90s and 2000 hip hop? Because this new stuff, you can't even understand what anybody's saying.
I kind of like the "Wake Up Everybody" was one,
Of your music,
Yeah.
there's so many good ones.
and then there was a.
Luther Vandross made some good stuff.
Oh yeah,
There's a lot of good stuff. You guys had a lot of good music. Anything Motown was good.
we had the best.
You
music,
guys had
man.
great music. Because you know what? If you could still, and I think about it today, like when I go to show, I mean, thankfully, like I had kids young, so me and Giabella kind of have this, and Melania even, and even Cassiana, we have the same taste in music. We all listen to the same thing. So it's like, but when I got to show my grandkids the stuff that I like when you show me your music, it's good, it's tasteful, it's good music. Mine is gonna be horrific to show my. I don't even want to show my grandkids what I listen to. Like it's gonna be these next generations coming up are gonna be really funny to watch. I got to tell you what. Like when like Giabella and them start having kids, and then I'm a grandpa. I can't wait to see me. You are a hilarious grandpa. I think I'm gonna be a pretty funny grandpa myself. I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna be just like you, honestly.
Yeah.
Only we're not gonna have our music is gonna be so much more. Like I could still like you driving down the street listening to Motown just looks right. You know, your grandpa listening to Motown.
Bro, we used to.
I'm gonna
put-
be 70 years old listening to Lil Wayne going down the street. You know what I'm saying? Like
We literally.
it's gonna be a funny thing to see.
This is how it was with us. Who had the most speakers in the car?
Oh, that was a thing when I was
had-
younger.
I think I had like 20 speakers or 18 speakers.
Just put,
Steve
like,
had like 60. We would all like have a ton of speakers. Speaker.
Yeah, the whole door was just like
Everything.
10 speakers on one door. That was a thing when I was younger.
But you had a power booster.
Do you remember when
an
I first got
amplifier,
my car? Everyone had the subs in their
Yeah,
trunk.
yeah.
It would rattle people's
Rattle
cars till they
your
fell
windows,
apart.
yeah.
Everything would just fall. It's like, oh, this broke in my car. It's like, you think it's the 215s in the trunk? No, it couldn't be that. I'm like, all your locks rattled off your door. Definitely wasn't the speakers. Nobody wanted to blame their systems ever for being the reason why their car broke, when chances are 99% of it was because of the speakers in the goddamn car. Favorite Yankee player of all time?
Bobby Mercer.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't say. I didn't think that was going to be your
Well,
answer.
you know why? Because when I was a kid, Bobby Mercer was like kind of my idol because I played center field and second base, and Bobby Mercer was an outfielder, and he was number 2, and I was given the number 2.
Thank you for these questions, because
Yeah, these questions are really good.
I
questions.
didn't think. I as soon as I read that, I was like, he's going to say Derek Jeter. That's what I thought you were going to say.
Listen, Jeter's a great ball player, but
For
he
me,
wasn't my favorite.
my favorite
Mickey
baseball-
Mantle was
I
another
thought
one.
you were going to say Mantle over Jeter. I was like, if you're going to go modern day, he's going to say Jeter. If you're going to go throwback, he's going to say
But Bobby
Mantle.
Mercer was just a classy guy, classy player, just and a phenomenal ball player.
And I wouldn't even have thought that you would have been number 2.
Yeah, it was number 2.
Yeah, no, because it's.
My I still got a picture in my Little League outfit.
What
Me,
was
Willie
the team,
Lopez.
What was the team name?
I was on the Blues. Willie was on the Blues. And Louie, my boy Louie from Tampa, was on the Cedars. And we used to always say, oh, man, Cedars suck. No, the Blues suck. You guys suck. And, oh, you guys suck.
And you just go back. And who really sucked, though? Who won?
Probably neither one of us.
You probably all sucked. We all were terrible.
I don't know if we ever won. We just...
I think we all know the answer to this one. Favorite New York Yankee player currently?
I got to say Judge.
I gotta say Judge too.
I mean, I also like Volpe.
I
but
was just gonna
he-
say he's a close second. But
Well, he's not my
coming,
favorite yet.
He's coming into his
Correct.
his role. He's
I
coming
say in
into it.
another year or two, he's going to be a miniature Derek Jeter.
I mean, he's starting to mimic a couple things
He
here and
definitely plays defense very well. You're never going to take that from him. But he gets to a point when he's at bat where, he tries too hard.
Well, I mean, listen. At the end of the day, the pressure of playing in Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, you put
some
the
people can
pinstripes
handle
on. Yeah,
We
the
ho-
best of the best.
because
If
you're
the
held to a
Yankees-
different standard. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, if you do, I mean, for those that don't know, the Yankees don't allow any facial hair or any of that sloppy mess. So
mustache they allow.
that's the only, and they only started doing that because of Java.
No, Thurman Munson used to have
No,
it.
no. Besides the throwback, once like the modern day era where they stopped doing the facial hair, Java Chamberlain came out with the mustache, and everyone was like, "Oh, why are they letting him?"
We
wear the
thought
mustache?
he was going to be the next. Excuse me. We thought he was going to be the next.
Babe Ruth.
Yeah, and then he got bit up with all them bugs in the playoffs, and we lost. And he just.
Yeah.
You don't remember that?
I do. There was thousands of them. There were so.
And they should have stopped the game, and they didn't. And Job is trying to pitch like this.
Yo, there were so many. Bro, and then now you got pictures like Shohei. Like, Jesus Christ. This guy's got 53 home runs,
That
52
kid,
stolen
listen, that's
bases.
just
He's a
not
pitcher.
That's just not a normal person.
No,
He is
Lab made.
he is probably lab made from China.
He's lab made.
He's
for sure.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
That is a guy that you know, you look at Judge. Judge is
I mean, we thought Judge was a spectacle. I mean, he's
Yeah.
what, 6'6"?
6'8". I think he's 6'8". I don't know.
I don't think he's that tall. Let's say. How tall is Aaron Judge?
6'7".
He's 6'7".
Oh, yeah.
No, you said 6'8" first, but I was waiting for.
I
her
was
to
giving him the inch.
Yeah.
You know, you give him an arm, they want.
Oh, but you give him an
there.
inch, he's gonna take a mile.
That's what I was
I
trying to-
know. I got you, dog. All right, we're gonna do this, and then we'll wrap it up. This one, this is a this or that. This one was definitely created by my wife. Hot dog or hamburger?
Hamburger.
I'm
Well,
I'm gonna go cheeseburger.
I'm gonna go dirty water dog.
Oh, whoa, wait, that wasn't a.
That's a hot dog.
I thought we were talking about barbecue stuff.
No, dirty water dog.
And I'm going dirty water dog. Rob, hot dog or hamburger? Hamburger. I knew you were gonna say that.
Question. A leaf from the hedge.
Before you were vegan, dude.
I would go burger any day over hot dog.
Yeah?
All day.
All day. Okay. Hot coffee or iced coffee? I don't do coffee, but
Hot coffee.
I knew you were gonna go hot.
But I could drink a frappe latte, whatever they call that.
I don't even know what it's called.
You know, what do they call them?
I don't know. Cappuccino? Frappuccino?
Yeah, that's it.
Frappuccino. So those are called.
Frappalato.
All right. Beach or mountains?
Beach.
I know you're beach. I don't know, man. That's a tough one for me. Because I love the beach. I do love beaches.
You love skiing.
I love snowboarding a lot, and we're going on a trip probably for my birthday this year because we can't miss another season. I want to go. Rob, beach or mountains? I think I know where he's going. What? Both, right? It's such a hard one. You were beach all day. This guy was in Colorado trying to put his pants on when my goddaughter was born, my brother's oldest, and she was born in Breckenridge, Colorado, the only Budo that's going to be ever probably born there. And this guy's putting his pants on. He got one leg in. He goes, and then he gets his other leg in. Never coming back here ever again. Guy's struggling to put his pants on.
I walked from the couch to the bathroom, and when I got to the bathroom, I almost collapsed on the bowl.
Yo, my boy, shout out Casper and my boy Chris Young. Casper owns Funhouse Tattoos, and my boy Chris owns Gold Mines Tattoos. They were just in Colorado for a softball tournament, and Chris was telling me, he's like, bro, I can't breathe out here. And I was like, where you are right now is a mile high. You're in Colorado, Denver, Colorado. Where my brother lived was even further high than Breckenridge. My brother was in Alma, Colorado.
I think it's the highest point of the United States, right, Rob?
It's the highest corporated. Yeah, highest
Yeah,
corporated town. So it's, I think, what is it, 19,000? Something up there. I think it's like 19,000 feet above sea level. So I was telling my boy Chris, I'm like, you think it's bad breathing in Denver? Drive 2.5 hours straight ascending the whole
We
time.
literally would buy the oxygen tank in the gas station.
For instance, Alma is right next to South Park. I didn't know where South Park was until my brother moved to Alma. There is an actual South Park in Colorado.
That's where they. That's where
It's
came
literally
from.
it's only one street. It's one block, and there's a post office, library, police station. It's literally about a mile long, and then there's a big cutout of South Park with all the characters that you can put your face in and take a picture. But yes, that is up by Alma, Colorado. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to go both on that. Lake or ocean? That's kind of the same thing for me.
Yeah.
Me preferably. It depends on what I'm doing. If I'm fishing, obviously, I'd probably rather do ocean than the lake. I love some lake fishing, but ocean wise, I mean, just cruises, ocean. Could go either way with that one. Seafood or steak? Steak. Although I do love them paired together. Chocolate or vanilla? Oof.
I gotta go vanilla.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna go chocolate for
No,
sure.
I like them both so much.
Bro, used to get I remember. There's another childhood memory that I forgot. Used to get the tubs that had all 3 flavors, and I
still get them.
I know you still do. I mean, I don't get them no more.
I ran into one this morning.
Yeah, you kind of running with an ice cream guy this morning.
Yeah. I
Uh,
was getting the berries out for my shake, and I just happened to see a little trifecta down there.
All
Take
right.
it out and then a couple of scoops.
this one goes back to beach or mountains for me. Snow or sun? Your son all day.
Oh,
This guy falls asleep in the sun. He comes every vacation. He comes back 3 shades darker, 4
look
shades
at me
darker.
now. I just got back from Mexico a week ago.
Yeah. Wait till you see him when you're not gonna get much sun in
Well,
Italy.
don't say that because I'm on the cruise for 10 days too.
To Italy.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well,
you,
it's Italy, Turkey, Spain, whatever.
yeah.
Greece.
This one.
Greece is the word.
Everyone knows this one. Dogs or cats? Dogs. My dad told me, all 3 of us growing up, that we were allergic to cats. It was a complete lie. Complete lie. I don't know if that's why I hate cats now, but yeah, I would never own a cat.
You're allergic to them.
I'm allergic to them. I'm about to sneeze just thinking about it. She wrote this one. We already know your answer on this. Camping or glamping?
Oh, glamping.
Yo, before we got the RVs, let me just point this out real quick. We actually did a legit camping trip. Well, tried to. My dad ran an extension cord for about 200 feet from the
It was
back.
a little bit more than that. I had to get like 6 cords.
Yo, he plugged it into the bathroom at the campsite and ran it all the way to his tent and had like 3 things plugged in. He had like a fan plugged in, all this electronics plugged in. He cheated. So
And it was a 2-bedroom tent or 2-bedroom tent, or maybe a 3-bedroom tent. And then I stuck it out as long as I can, about 40 minutes, and then I went to the car.
that's it. You were done.
Yeah.
All right. And last one, boys or girls? What's easier?
Boys for sure.
Yeah.
Boys
I'm
for
gonna
sure.
listen, I don't have a boy, but as close as my family is, I can tell you what it's like to raise a boy. My brother raises a boy, and I hang out with his son all the time. Girls are much harder than boys.
Yeah.
I feel like boys are like set it and forget it. Girls are like nonstop. Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's girls are a lot. All right, I'm done. You done?
I'm done.
That was good. Thank you for all the questions. Thank you for all the people. Let's get a lot of comments on this video. If you guys got any questions that we missed on here, I'm happy we did that. I learned some stuff today about Grandpa. And
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I would have never guessed Bobby Mercer was your favorite player, but now I know.
Well, as a kid, yeah. And then I guess as an older person, it would be Judge. but-
Judge. He's
But
doing
Bobby
great
Mercer-
things. Hey,
Bobby
let's go
Mercer.
Yanks, baby. We are 6 games in first place in the division. We need to lock it up. I think we
5.
could. No, we're 6.
5 ahead of Baltimore.
I'm going to have to fact check this real quick, guys.
And
Stand by.
well, 1 game. Magic number is a skinny 1.
And once again, for the 4th time today, my dad is wrong. We are 6 games ahead in first place. You can take a look while you look there. It's all retarded. Yeah, I had to 3 times I got smacked on the way here going, how about that? Say you're sorry. And then I got to smack him back because he was wrong. Yeah, it's right there, right in front of you.
They're lying.
Yeah, ESPN is lying to us.
They're full of baloney.
Yeah, ESPN doesn't know what they're talking about. Everybody, we love you guys. Thank you. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Click like, subscribe, share the page. You never know who needs a good laugh in their day. Oh, shout out my boy Born and his beautiful daughter. She had a game yesterday. They tied with UCF. She buried the first goal. The second goal in the game to tie it up. Immaculate, most beautiful pass across the
She
middle.
went to like 3 or 4 people, too, to do it.
Oh yeah, her goal was incredible. It was on ESPN Plus. She plays for the Sun Devils, Arizona State University. This is their line. You can go to EnasiaCologne.com. This is the Parkland edition. Both of my daughters play travel soccer for Parkland. The website is ENASIACOLON.com. You can get all your Respect merch. It doesn't have to be Parkland. There's also stuff for firefighters and breast cancer and all that good stuff. Check it out. Great quality stuff. As always, we love you guys. Take care. God bless. Peace.